So in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to achieve your goals, get the job that you want, get the relationship that you want, get the grades that you want, get the body that you want by using manifestations and law of attraction. This video is going to make it very, very clear, and I'm going to tell you everything that you need to be aware of. So first things first, you got to know what you want. Ask yourself what you really want. Your desire should be coming from your heart, okay? And when your mind and your soul is integrated, that's when you can identify what you want. Because identifying what you want, what kind of relationship you want, what kind of job you want, like your purpose and all of these things requires you to integrate your heart and mind. Otherwise, achieving goals will be very difficult. So how do you know that your goal is actually not your goal? Or sometimes it may be your goal, but you may be using someone else's path in achieving this goal. And that's when you will meet obstacles. Is that first and foremost, you need to identify what you really want. On thinking about a goal, pay attention to how your heart feels and what your mental activity is doing at the same time. I want you to imagine what you want and then listen to your heart and listen to your mind. What is the mental activity when you start imagining, your goal, and how does your heart feel? Because a lot of the times we're chasing the wrong things that we were sold on. If it's like not your authentic goal, you're going to be faced with a lot of obstacles. Let's assume that you know what you really want. Now I want you to build the identity that lives in the reality that you want. What is this identity, the version of you doing? How is she feeling in that new reality upon achieving this goal? Because I bet that this version of you feels differently from how you feel right now. I want you to get into details and figure out who you're going to be once you get into that reality. How are you going to dress? How are you going to talk? What are the thoughts? What are the feeling states? So this is the main work that we need to do. We need to tap into the version of ourselves that already lives in that ideal reality. Once you identify the emotion that the version of you feels in that reality, I want you to feel that emotion today. When you start feeling the emotion of unconditional love, which is, you accept everything as it is, but you know that things are going to go in your favor because you're not doubting yourself. You're not trying to predict what's going to happen or figure out how things are going to happen, because everything requires time. And if you tap into this emotion of having what you want, then you will not need it. Okay, if you're needing something to be happy, then you're off track. That's when people have expectations for the future thing to occur and they completely miss what's happening here and now. But here and now creates the next moment and the next moment. So it doesn't mean that once you want something, you need to move in the direction of that goal. But at the same time, you need to be aware that before you get to that goal, there's many other routes that you need to go into, okay, and solve some problems there before you get to your destination. Okay. The thing is that if you get to your destination now, but you're not prepared, like you haven't really stepped into the version of you who will handle those responsibilities and demands. Because when you move up a ladder or achieve your goals, like your reality changes, the circumstances, the people, the things, responsibilities, everything changes. And if you are not feeling capable of dealing with those changes by not realizing your potential today and knowing that you can handle everything upon getting to your destination, you will not be happy, okay? You'll be complaining, or a coworker will be, gossiping. Something bad will happen, okay? Like you can achieve your goals, but you will not be happy there. Okay, that's why we need to do it properly. We need to do it properly in a way that we understand that what we want will not be here today, and we need to go through certain things, which is limiting beliefs, will be manifested because you've never done this. And when you do something that scares you, that's when you reprogram yourself, okay? The main point is to sustain a feeling state and keep moving in the direction of your goal. But don't be held back by the obstacles. If you have a lot of obstacles, maybe you need to reconsider what you are manifesting and why you went wrong. Because stop living for manifestations. That's all I'm saying. Because we manifest every single day. Because manifesting is not doing. It's just aligning with energy. If you align with the energy of the reality that you want, there's a vibration. Your current reality has a certain vibration. You are already tapped in emotionally, physically, mentally into the vibration of current reality, because you see things happening, they carry certain vibration, and then you tap into them. The more they happen, the more you identify with that vibration, and this vibration of like any place you live in actually is going to be transferred onto you unless you block it out, and also on the internet. Okay, so you're already carrying the similar vibration like that the environment created for you. But I'm saying to rebel against the vibrations and create your own, align with the reality that you want, because this reality just dictates what it is for you, but you can absolutely change it if you identify what you want and align energetically with it. Obviously deal with your daily life, do the things, you know, but also know that you're moving in the direction of your goal, and keep changing your identity, how you identify yourself as a person. Who are you? Okay, because the more you move into your desired reality, the more the identity shift needs to happen. You need to keep transforming your psychology and yourself, how you perceive the world, how you see things. This should be who you are, you know, like introspection and reflection on yourself, and pivoting, constantly pivoting on your desires, because sometimes we want things that are not good for us. Okay, and sometimes universe is trying to save us from getting what we want, because maybe our intention was good, but in the process, you know, our intention changed. And if intention is coming from ego, universe is sending you blockages so that you get into your desired reality and then fuck it up, if that makes sense, because you will mess it up. So right now, if your intention is from ego, like, because it gets every single day, like every single minute or second is a new moment, you know, and you tap into energies. Like somebody's sad around you, you're gonna feel that sadness if you don't have protection, spiritual protection, right? And then, but what if feeling sad is opposite of what you should be doing right now to get to your goal? Or, you know, like feeling some negativity is actually opposite, and you're trying to resist it and let go of it because you think that's not going to work, or you completely just identify with it and now you are nobody. Like there's no conscious control of who you are. So you need to constantly be aware, be empathetic towards people, but do not allow them to just dump emotions onto you. Because you know, in order to get to this reality, the ideal reality, you have to be this person. And you have to, let's say, you want a career, you have to be moving, do practice, right? Before you become something. But if you are wasting your time, you're not going to become that. And you know you need to keep moving in that direction by practicing certain things, doing certain things, right? Because nothing is built overnight. But you keep wasting your time on TikToks or whatever. It will be stupid on your part, and then you will say that manifestations don't work. Are you doing the work? Are you aligning with the energy? If you did, you would have acted differently, completely differently right now. If you like my content, follow for more.